What's happening, guys? Welcome to the fifth episode of Freestyle Yapping, and today we're gonna be talking. I'm just gonna be fucking tweaking this whole time because I'm not in the best state to think about any ideas and stuff. But let's. I want to talk about. Let's talk about balls and wiener. If I'm allowed to talk about that, actually, I want to talk about TV series. I've watched a lot of TV series in my day. Bro's angst that is on phone. I'm wearing a. If you want to know what jacket, you're not gonna get this shit, bro. This is an exclusive Donda Kanye West hoodie that I got on I got it really early from when it got released because oh my god, did you see that? That shit flip, bro. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna fix this shit. Oh my god, my pussy. But honestly, my pussy. Oh, sorry, my pussy. Okay, I don't have a pussy, guys. I'm a dude and I have dick and balls. Hooray! But honestly, today I just wanna be talking about TV series that I like. And look, I printed out Freestyle Yapping. If you want to buy this Freestyle Yapping, you cannot buy it unless you want me to print out posters for y'all. But I don't have an audience because I did not promote the last video. Because I was kind of mid. And I had the energy for that podcast, but like literally didn't have anything to talk about. Right now, I'm watching for TV series for the sake of talking about TV series. I'm talking about right now. I'm watching a series called um Psych. It's about this dude who's like hyper intelligent and has like he has like his dad's a police officer, so he was trained by his dad after he found out he has abilities like his mother has a also like just genetic that he also inherited from his mother, that he has it's like photographic memory but really good photographic memory, so he can just do like and think about it. That's his thing. He squints because he works for the like police department as a consultant, a psychic detective. He uses his really like superhuman um like he's a savant in like finding out details, or like looking at a crime scene and finding out what details can help with the crime. And it follows the same premise where he like every episode he'll choose, like it's usually murder, or like most of the time is murder investigation. So like even if it looks like it's not like um uh like cut and like dry, what the fuck does that mean, cut and dry, like just easy to like determine that it was like maybe like it was they deleted themselves. And but he's like, no, he didn't delete himself, he was killed, he was slain by someone else. And so they're like, oh, but the way he does it, he makes it so the police find the evidence themselves, or like he uses it in a way so it's like he knows what's happened, or like he knows like which the details of the crime that would help like very a lot. But he will just be like, he will start referencing. He's like a really deep like understanding about other TV shows and like pop culture references. So he uses that, and then he tries to like he knows exactly what he wants them to know, but he has to make it like act like he's psychic, and he just psychically find the information without um pooping and shitting out of his brain. Like he found it because he needs to keep up the rules that he's a psychic. It's a good show. There's some romance. There's like sometimes there's romance. It's funny. It's a funny show. It's one of those. It's actually, I remember when I first watched the first season. When first watched, I just like, oh, I decided to watch it. I'm like, I don't really use Netflix right now. I was watching anime a lot for a bit, and then I started watching Netflix. When I first started watching Netflix again, I only watched like one show, and I'm going to watch another show called House MD. Everybody, I think most people know what House MD is about. It's like nearly the same premise. Or like he's super intelligent doctor that is funny. They kind of the same premise, which I like, because um like I've watched a bunch of series like just reality, like not reality TV shows, but like they're fictional TV shows, but the premise is like really very is very closely related to just real life, like Community. It kind of gets boring. Glee, I like Glee because of singing and shit, but after a character, one of the character, if you haven't watched Glee, fuck you, I'm gonna spoil it anyway. Skip, I don't know, maybe 2 minutes, 1 minute. um Basically one of the characters dies, and then it's like a character that like it's like what's my favorite one of my favorite characters, and it gets ruined after that because he plays a really important role in the start of the series. Like one of the main roles that was like one of my favorite roles, just because of how he's relatable to an extent. So yeah, because my friend started watching Glee. He would be here if I had another mic, and also we just came from gym. I just came from gym. That's why I can talk decently, because I'm on pre-workout and I'm tweaking and oiled up. So if you want to see a jiggle video, press that like button, press that subscribe button. But honestly, there's a bunch of shows that I actually really like to watch. Speaking of cartoons, my favorite cartoon, which is not an anime. If you think it's an anime, you should go kill yourself. Ah, I gotta bleep that. Fuck. If you think it's an anime, I'm just gonna cut it. If you think it's an anime, you should go get touched inappropriately. Because it's not an anime. And that's Avatar The Last Airbender. I really love Avatar The Last Airbender. The story arc, the redemption arc of Zuko. Um, I remember watching, like, the first time. I was like, this show is amazing. I got obsessed about it. I still know a lot about it. And I watched Legend of Korra. I know people hate it. I like it to an extent because it carries on the story, and it's cool. It's cool. Something if you like, if you just want to watch, you just want to see more of the magic system of bending. Core is a great show if you just like want to watch something in there. Core is a good thing. I mean, they did Netflix it at the end with the relationships, but it's Core. But I mean, there was the relationship with Avatar, what's her name? Kyoshi, and that. So like it doesn't it makes sense. So whatever, whatever. Um, but really, yeah, Avatar: The Last Airbender. One of my favorite shows of all time. I could watch it multiple times. Like if I could pick one of the shows that I would like to keep, like if I could only watch like a certain amount of shows, I'd keep Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's a good show. Um, Teen Wolf. Remember watching Teen Wolf. That shit was kind of fire. Like, there's the thing about making a good show and a successful. I don't know. I haven't looked at the reviews of Teen Wolf, but I know it's been like a highly reviewed show for like its runtime. Um, the thing about Teen Wolf is like even though the premise is like werewolves, they do add stuff to make it interesting at the end, and like they do add stuff like just not it's not just werewolves. But the system itself, it's pretty cool. The characters are cool. The relations are cool. The relationship dynamics are cool. Um, yeah, and then it's a chill show if you want to watch something like supernatural. It's kind of like I kind of watch Vampire Diaries, not really, and a bit of the originals, but if you like supernatural things with like romance and drama, but with like some dynamics of fighting and action, it's a good show to watch. I recommend you watch it if you like shows like I assume shows like Vampire Diary, but yeah. Um, what else? What other shows have I watched? Suits is a good show. I mean, the premise is literally the same as like a lot of like shows where it's just law, but it's cut. I just realized the premise of a bunch of shows is like one of the main characters is like really hyper intelligent, like Psych, Suits. He's got photographic memory as well. Psych, photographic memory with funny and humor. Pardon me. Suits is the same, and then I'm assuming I only have watched a little bit of House, and I'm assuming I don't know if he has photographic memory, but I do know he's very very intelligent, and he has enough cons as a like a character, and like enough like relatability as a character, like is shown like from like a psychological aspect. If you were psychoanalyzing the character of House just by the few episodes I watched, you can tell. I I I assume that his the condition like with his leg and his use of um like drugs, like not drugs specifically, but I mean it is a drug, like what is it? It's a pain reliever. It's a painkiller. Is that addiction? Because I mean, it kind of is kind of told by the other characters when you first know it. But he's funny. He's out of pocket. I like the humor in there. It's nice. It's not boring. But furthermore, what other shows have I watched that I really enjoyed? Oh, there's a really good show. Warrior. I really like martial arts. I'm gonna join the martial arts, and I want to like pursue martial arts as like getting better at fighting, just for like, because I actually have a black belt in karate. Shout out Jashenkai karate. I started really when I was really young. When I moved to Australia, I moved here, and we did karate. Well, it's not like the combat sport karate where you get to fight all the time. Did help me a lot with discipline. I actually learned. I remember I got told off by my sensei because I remember one time I yawned and I didn't cover my mouth. Like I don't think it's that rude for people to do it, but I have the habit now. If I yawn, I cover my mouth because that's ingrained in my mind that I don't want people looking in my mouth. Pause. Unless you want to like put your okay. That is sus, Sean. Okay, but yeah. Shout out Jasenkai Karate, but I wanna do Muay Thai because it's a complete sport. You learn a bunch of stuff, and yeah, I like. It seems fun. Seems fun. I've been practicing the kicks. I've been every time I go to the gym, I try to go into the bag, do some boxing stuff. So I think I like MMA as well. I started getting into MMA. My brother was heavily into MMA growing up, but I didn't really understand it until like I started watching clips. And I'm the thing about having like a silly disease, like not a disease, disorder like ADHD, you get hyper fixated on stuff for a while. I was really into basketball as well. So yeah, that's a yeah. So speaking of bot warrior, sorry, I went on a rant. That was another um loophole. I like to go on. Fools. I like the show called Warrior. It's based off the writings of Bruce Lee, and it's like he's like a immigrant that traveled from China. I'm assuming, and he moves to America during the time period where there's the formation of triads and triad wars and triad pieces, triad like thing. Here it's a sick show. The dynamics of the characters, the power system, like as in like how the power dynamics between each character. Each character seems to have his faults, have his cons. Some and then like and then like that this dude comes from China. He was raised by someone who speaks English. So when like the first scene you see is like they're acting like in this time period where it's portrayed in, like immigrants from China were like racially abused because xenophobia was very prevalent during that period where there's just immigrants from China moving to America, and especially with so like even um it is very related to like why as like Bruce Lee's writings. I assume I don't know anything much about Bruce Lee's writings that that helped develop the story and narrative for Warrior, but I do know it's about the dude that comes from China knows he has a vast knowledge of martial arts and kung fu. Kung Fu is sick. I love Kung Fu movies. I like Jackie Chan movies. Drunken Master is one of my favorite movies. Um, to watch, I love martial art movies because it just there's this feeling you get to when you watch martial arts movie, like boom, boom, boom. They're fucking that shit up, like pow, 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 pow. Like that shit looks so fun, bro. And it just makes me tickle something in my brain. Tickle, 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 tickles your brain, some like a part of your brain. Like, bro, there's fighting, violence, but violence that is orchestrated, violence that is portrayed as art is really nice to look at. Like, if you watch MMA, it's like kind of, it's not. It's not art to an extent, and that's just like really nice fighting. Like that Max Holloway knockout, crazy. Gosh, it was crazy. But really, yeah. Warrior, definitely one of my favorite shows I've watched, and I hope the direction it has been going keeps going because it's a great show. I recommend everyone to watch it. I think it might. It's on. I think it was on Binge last time I remember. Binge. I think Binge is exclusively to Australia, but yeah, I'm sure you can find it somewhere else. Where else? Oh, there's another show I've watched for the entirety of. I watch a lot of anime. Let me show you something, guys. Oh, I watched all of Black Clover. I got this light from TikTok. Oh, I got this light from TikTok. Um, it's Asta from thing. The batteries ran out. Oh, it still got some battery. But it fully goes red when it does have battery. I leave it on as a night light sometimes. Sometimes I don't like it as a night light because that shit looks scary as fuck. Just imagine Asta from like Black Clover staring at you with red eyes in the middle of the night, and I have Killua from Hunter x Hunter. I don't know if I have. Oh, it's on. It's not on, but there's no batteries left in it because I forget to change the batteries and forget to turn it off. Ow! What the fuck? Oh, my leg like scratched it. But yeah, I bought this book. I still my fucking TikTok brain rot head ass can't even read this the first page of this book, bro. It's interpretation of dreams by Sigmund Freud, which he's the freakiest psychology because he developed that theory about if you know Freud, you know Freud. He developed the psychosexual development stages of children. He's a very big part of that. He made that whole system, that whole stage system up. Also, he's very in the psychodynamic. He's very prevalent in the psychodynamic theories that make up parts of psychology. He's a pioneer, but the theory of modeling, like not modeling, but theory of like having like seeking like romantic relations with a partner that is similar to your characteristics to your mom is it's kind of freaky, bro. And you're talking about a lot about psychosexual development stages with children. There's a stage called the anal phase. Freaky freaky boy. But really, yeah, we're talking about TV shows. Really? Oh, damn, bro. I fucking look handsome and shit on this fucking. Give me a kiss. Sorry, don't kiss me. This jumper is so hot, bro. It's so fucking hot in this room. But I want to finish this episode off because I'm nearly done. I'm gonna make it just a short episode because I just want to upload something for y'all. And I think this is a bit interesting. I'm talking about some stuff that I. And if you watch this video and you want some questions, to give me some questions. Comment at the bottom of this video what questions you want me to say. To answer. I might do a question video next episode, which is next week. I'm not gonna be. I'll probably keep the Sunday upload schedule because I always on Friday I'm always doing something or I'm working and I'm really tired. It's nice to come from gym and do it because I'm tweaking after pre-workout. But yeah, um yeah, TV shows they're cool. I like binging. Like I like finding TV shows or anime that I can watch and um I can binge for like a long period of time because it's nice. It's nice as fuck being able to watch something and like continue a story. I hate when I like watch a story. Oh, Shameless is I watched that, but not fully, cause that shit gets freaky as fuck, man. That shit get freaky as fuck. What's also another show that I've watched? I've watched Skins, a little bit of that. I don't really remember much of that. That's a good show though. The storytelling is pretty good. Oh, Top Boy, I haven't watched the new season because I heard it was shit. And why did they do that at the end of the season I did watch before the new season came out? Fuck you, writers. Why did you do that? You fucking idiots. Ruined a great show. Fuck you, Drake. I knew you had a part of doing that. Fuck you, Drake. That's why Kendrick cooked your fucking ass, bitch. And that's why everybody in the rap game on going to his concert and you hiding and you took down all your disses and now and Kendrick now is performing songs dissing your ass and everybody's eating that shit up. I'm phoning him. I'm phoning him, cuh. I'm phoning him. I'm phoning him, cuh. But yeah, welcome to Freestyle Yapping. I hope you enjoyed the episode today because I don't have anything. I think my hyper focus and hyper is getting away, and I want to play PlayStation, and I can't play PlayStation because my PS4 is really loud. I'm trying to get a PS5 because I want a PS5. I deserve to play games that I did really well in my university this year, this term. Good enough for myself. It's probably better than my fucking high school shit. That was nasty. I hope you ate that shit up in your mouth, boy. But really, if you enjoyed this video, press the like button and press subscribe because I'm trying to figure out some content for you because I am running out of content and I like talking about these shows because they do it feels nice to talk about stuff I like and stuff, but I do feel like we can have more content with other people. When I get enough, like when I don't spend my money on stupid shit like a PS5, it's not stupid. I get to play at 120 FPS. So fuck you. Let me buy my PS5. Let me buy it. Rice and peas. Bomboclat. Ras clatono. Bomboclat. Um, I'm gonna sign off for today. I don't think there's not much cuts in this video, but really, I hope you enjoyed. And if you're fingering your bum right now, please go faster. And peace and love in the free world. Keep on yapping and keep on rapping and keep on booty clapping. Cause if I keep you down, I might shoot you with the bullet rain that's fully automatic. I might pull up and repair your ass like a robot, cause I robot and I care, cause I might turn into a mechanic. She said I got green on me, but I had to pull up in the paddock. I do this with a wristwatch that's icy like a Patek. Wait, don't protect me like a Pokemon. I run it like substitute. If I turn it to a teacher, I might turn you to a preacher and turn you to God if I do this shit like a leecher. And I'm gonna turn to the new world like I'm a new world leader. But peace in the love world, peace in the bum world, peace in the fart world, peace in the ass world, peace in the penis world. I hope you enjoyed Freestyle Yapping. Keep on yapping, and I'll see you next time. Pussy!